Hello, everyone. I'm Sonia Jenkins, and welcome to the Leadership Shift. In today's discussion, we're talking about psychological safety and what silence within a team may actually be communicating. Here's a question for you. Have you ever noticed a shift in the energy of a team? Maybe people stopped asking questions. Meetings became quieter. Feedback slowed down. Conversations became more surface level. At first, it may not seem like a major concern, but sometimes silence is more than disengagement. Sometimes silence is information. It can be a signal that people no longer feel fully comfortable speaking up, sharing concerns, offering ideas, or taking interpersonal risks within the team. So in today's video, we'll watch an interaction between Sarah, a practice manager, and her team, and we'll explore why psychological safety matters, how silence can quietly impact team culture, and a few things leaders should pay attention to before disconnection and trust begin to grow.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I wanted to spend a few minutes reviewing a couple of workflow updates and checking in on how things have been going across the clinic. Beginning next week, we'll be adjusting the patient scheduling process to help reduce delays during peak hours. You should have received the updated workflow by email yesterday. Has everyone looked at it? Does anyone have any questions or concerns about the change? Well, I appreciate everyone's flexibility and continued hard work. If there's anything you need, my door is always open. Something felt off in that meeting. The team was so quiet today. Barely any questions, hardly any discussion, and almost no eye contact. A few months ago, people would openly share concerns or ideas. Now it feels like everyone is holding back. Maybe they're just overwhelmed, but I'm starting to wonder if it's something more than that. Have I been moving too fast lately? Have I unintentionally shut people down during conversations? There have been several stressful weeks, and I know tensions have been high. I've probably become more focused on solving problems and keeping things moving than slowing down and really listening. I keep thinking about how quickly the room went silent when I asked for feedback. That didn't feel like agreement. It felt like hesitation. If people no longer feel comfortable speaking honestly in meetings, then I may be missing important concerns before they become bigger problems. I think I need to pay closer attention, not just to what the team is saying, but to what they may no longer feel safe enough to say.
In this scenario, Sarah slowly realized that the issue was not simply a quiet meeting. It was a shift in team behavior and communication. Over time, stress, rushed interactions, and missed opportunities for open dialogue had begun affecting the team's willingness to speak up. Psychological safety is not built through policies alone. It is shaped through everyday leadership behaviors, emotional responses, listening, and how employees experience communication within the workplace. When team members no longer feel comfortable sharing concerns, asking questions, or offering feedback, silence can become an early warning sign that trust and psychological safety may be weakening. Effective leaders learn to recognize these signals early and create environments where employees feel respected, heard, and safe enough to contribute openly. Take a moment to reflect on this scenario. What signs suggested that psychological safety may have been weakening within the team? How might stress, communication patterns, or leadership behaviors have influenced the team's willingness to speak openly? And as a leader, how can you encourage honest communication while still maintaining accountability and performance expectations? Psychological safety does not mean avoiding accountability or difficult conversations. It means creating an environment where people feel safe enough to speak honestly, ask questions, share concerns, and contribute openly without fear of embarrassment, shutdown, or dismissal. And often, the culture of a team is shaped in the small, everyday moments through the way leaders listen, respond, react, and communicate. Because when people stop speaking up, leaders should become curious, not just quiet. The good news is this: trust can be rebuilt, communication can improve, and teams can become stronger when leaders respond with greater awareness, intentionality, and care. And sometimes the smallest shifts in how we lead create the biggest impact.